I used to spend a lot of time exploring bushland, wilderness and climbing trees around our childhood home on the Sunshine Coast. I sometimes found myself in trouble that I wished Mum or Dad would be around to save me from. But I remembered something Dad had said to me during supervised playtime. "You got yourself into this mess, son. You can get yourself out." And that might seem mean or callous, but it actually gave me exactly what I needed for the times I found myself in trouble with no one else around. I had to look for solutions to the problem at hand and find a safe path forwards. It kept me calm in times of adversity and gave me peace even when I was in pain. It was a confidence bred from experience that there was always a way out. And I think video games also taught me a similar lesson. But life doesn't come with a save, spawn or retry point. Most of the time, we only get one shot, which is why it's also important to learn from others who've gone before us and be available to those who need us. This world and our communities, even our families, are filled with people that need what we have found along the way in our wilderness wanderings. But we all like to think we can do it on our own and already have what we need to make it happen ourselves. I think Psalms 10 contains a deeper truth, a broad subsection of historical human habit and experience still common to all of us. That tendency towards only looking out for ourselves and our own good, too often at the expense of those around us. I also think we're collectively learning some good lessons together too though, which are preparing us for a future where no one is left behind. The priorities most obvious in the Bible, for those looking, are to care for the widow, the orphan, the refugee, to seek and work together for the good of the poor, the marginalised, the oppressed, the disadvantaged and the vulnerable. God is always on the lookout for willing and humble helpers that want to be a part of the restorative justice that He wants in the world. This has always been the priority all along, blessing or happiness and wholeness to all the families of the earth. Too many of us think that we can make it all happen for ourselves and by ourselves, but I think blessing will only truly find us when we can all focus our collective attention on making life happen for each other first. True blessing only comes when we focus on making life happen for each other, not just ourselves. And that's what Psalms 10 has to say to us today. Maybe you'd like to go and read it yourself and see what it's saying to you today.